Hey y'all! Welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and, most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, y'all, I just keep hearing, get it sexy, get it sexy. So, one, we're probably going to hear some stuff in the blogs, about, the rapper Sexy Red. But I feel like that somebody could just be admiring somebody's beauty or somebody's handsomeness, somebody's sexiness, somebody's swag. That's what I'm picking up with that. What don't kill you makes you stronger is what I just heard. I don't know, y'all. We definitely could hear something about, a star, in the blogs. And it could be about Sexy Red or has something to do with Sexy Red. But I'm also picking up, too, that, that saying, what don't kill you makes you stronger. It's kind of like whatever somebody's went through, it's only made them stronger. It didn't, it didn't take them out. It didn't, cause them to give up, Is also what I'm picking up with that as well. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with a H, a G, a S. Somebody could be born on the 19th of the month. So somebody could be a cusper. Somebody could definitely be eating a lot of carbs, like potatoes, pastas, things of that nature. Either somebody needs to slack off or somebody needs to eat more. I don't know if somebody's gaining too much weight or somebody's... Okay, so going back to get it sexy. So yeah, somebody's body, is banging. Is what I'm picking up. So maybe somebody, is kind of eating more healthier or slimming back on the carbs, or maybe that's what somebody needs to do in order to maintain, their body or whatever the situation is. I don't know. That's for somebody. Yeah, there's two sides of a story too. So, something about two sides to a story. Or somebody could be switching sides is also what I'm picking up. I don't know, y'all. Let's get into it and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. It's time to go. Somebody could be 45 years old or 54 years old. 4 and a 5 breaks down to a 9, so some type of ending. But whoever this is, they're like on a path, so it's time to keep moving forward. But somebody, if y'all can see, it's a door at the end of that path, so it's something about, somebody's almost at the end of a path. So I feel like somebody's getting ready to end some type of path that they're on to start a new one. But it's kind of like, with this time to go, and this time to go card being a number 45, breaking it down to a 9. Somebody's life path number could be a number 9, but I feel like that there's some type of ending that could be taking place. The end of a race. This looks like the little flags. When you're in some type of race. I just heard end of a competition, end of arguing and fighting. It's the end of a lot of things. Somebody could feel like that, in order for some type of endings to take place, maybe they feel like that it's time to go. I don't know. Either somebody knows that it's time to go, or somebody's already made a decision, yeah, to say it's time to go. You know what I mean? But we have peace at the bottom of the deck. So, and this peace card is a 23, which breaks down to a 5. So something about, yeah, the number 555 could be significant. You could be seeing the angel number 555, or 999, or 444. A lot of angel numbers. So somebody could be receiving a lot of signs and symbols, a lot of synchronicities. But I feel like, yeah, whatever somebody is somebody actually could be being divinely guided, you know, to leave or to end something, end a path. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody was just kind of lingering on a path, you know, because they wanted somebody to catch up, or, you know what I mean, because they didn't know, you know, which way to go. Should I keep going? Should I stop? So it kind of feels like that somebody thought that they were supposed to be waiting for somebody. So I feel like, yeah, somebody's being divinely guided to keep going because they're almost at the end of the path anyway. And so whoever the person is, I feel like if they were waiting for somebody, it's too late for somebody to catch up, is what I'm picking up. So it's kind of like, yeah, outgrowing somebody or some people. But yeah, I feel like somebody continuing to move forward, continuing, you know, with the end mindset, because at the end of the day, you know, with every ending, there is some type of beginning. I feel like, yeah, there's some type of peace. But I'm also picking up, too, that somebody knows that in order for peace to take place, and in order for some type of new beginning to take place, yeah, they have to end something. Yeah. And then we have the regeneration card when I split the deck. So somebody's regenerating. Somebody definitely could be, you know, going through some type of transformation. Somebody definitely could be at a point of transition in their life at this time. Somebody could be 46 years old. Somebody could be 64 years old. But this regeneration card is a 46, which breaks down to a 10. So definitely a new beginning energy. Yeah. So somebody definitely could be accepting what it is. You know what I mean? I feel like, yeah, somebody definitely need, you know, if somebody is having like self-esteem issues, or, you know, if they're having it hard with trusting their intuition, or, you know, possibly don't know, you know, if their intuition is telling them the right thing. I feel like somebody, yeah, they're being told the right things. I feel like somebody, yeah, definitely needs to trust their intuition. Somebody is not, you know, it's not your intuition is on for whoever that's for. So somebody basically needs to, yeah, basically trust it, accept what it is. But it's also, yeah, somebody realizing that, yeah, it's time to go. Or somebody, yeah. And so somebody has realized it. Now that this accepting what it is card came out, yeah, somebody's already realizing that, yeah, it's time to go. It's time to end some stuff. Yeah. Wow, we have enchanting gifts here, but it came out in the reverse. So somebody could be losing some gifts. I feel like it's spiritual gifts. So if somebody is losing them, then somebody else is gaining some. This enchanting gifts card is a 27, which breaks down to a 9. So somebody, yeah, didn't want to end something, or they didn't want to stop doing something, or they didn't want to, you know, speak some type of truth. Whatever it is that they didn't want to stop doing, or that they didn't do, I feel like it definitely could have had something to do with, yeah, being on some type of path, or moving forward, you know, instead of staying stagnant, or whatever the situation is. So somebody possibly could be realizing that, you know, even though they're moving forward, yeah, it's kind of too late. Maybe somebody, yeah, is realizing that they should have been on a path with somebody, you know, and it doesn't have to be a love situation. Yeah, somebody's realizing that it wasn't fated for them to not be on the path. So it was fated for somebody to be on some type of path, but at the same time, they were on the wrong path, and they thought that it was fated for them to be on that path, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like, yeah, somebody working a job, you know, for 20 years, thinking that, you know, that's the job for them, only to find out after 20 years that that's not the job that the Most High had for them, or that's not what the Most High wanted for them. Yeah, it's not fated for, it wasn't fated for somebody to keep going round and round and round, you know, in the same cycles. So yeah, somebody kept repeating cycles over and over and over again, and it's because they basically were on the wrong path, versus somebody chose to be on the right path. And so whoever it is that chose to be on the right path, they're accepting what it is, as far as like, if I have to be on this path alone, it is what it is, you know. If I have to, you know, keep moving forward, you know, in this path and go on to the next one, it is what it is. Somebody's also accepting their fate as well. Somebody's losing spiritual gifts. Somebody, you know, knows, you know, that it wasn't fated, you know, for them to be on the path that they were on. And yeah, somebody knows that it wasn't fated for, you know, somebody to keep repeating cycles, you know, because when you do the same things over and over again, you know, you get the same results, and that's insanity. Wow, somebody could also be accepting the fact that it's time to go, you know, like up a room. Because we have the mending bridges at the bottom of the deck. So it's kind of like, yeah, somebody knows something. It's not like, you know, I know that I'm losing my spiritual gifts, or I know, you know what I mean? Because that's what we have out here. Somebody knows something, you know what I'm saying? That possibly other people don't know, you know? And so whoever this person is, maybe they, now want to mend some type of bridges, but it's because they basically have accepted what something is, or what, you know, what life is doing, which basically life is lifing. You know, but I feel like that, somebody's hiding something or something like that. But it also could be, you know, that somebody could just be accepting what it is, that if they were supposed to be on a path with a person, somebody got to keep moving forward. You know what I mean? Ain't no looking back. Ain't no, you know, waiting. I feel like somebody possibly did wait. And I feel like that maybe that person wasn't even told to wait. So it's kind of like, somebody, when it comes to going back to the intuition. So in somebody's mind, they could be like, well, this is my, you know, this is my divine counterpart, or this is, you know, my twin flame, or this is, you know, the one that God has for me, or whatever the situation is. And maybe that's why somebody was like, well, I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? I know this person is supposed to be on this path with me. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just wait for this person? Am I supposed to know? Because then that's stagnating yourself. That's basically, you know what I mean, putting you in a position to not receive, you know, what the Most High has for you. And then on top of that, whoever this person is, you know, they'll still linger in somebody's energy. So whoever this person is, they'll cause somebody to lose their spiritual gifts and, you know, basically get off their path, you know, when it comes to their destiny and fate, and continue to go around and around, you know, in the same cycles. It's meant for somebody, to have some type of new life. And so whoever wasn't on that path that was supposed to be, oh well, sucks to be them. Yeah, what don't kill you makes you stronger. With this building blocks. So all those blocks were supposed to block somebody. But somebody's standing on top of the blocks. Yeah, and this building blocks card is a 28, which breaks down to a 10. So yeah, new beginning. So it's kind of like we have the time to go card in the upright, and the building blocks in the upright, with the accepting what it is. Everything else is in the reverse. So it's kind of like, somebody needs to, keep moving forward. Accept what it is that, if you're on that path by yourself, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to miss out on, what God has for you, because, you wait, or, you start to allow these blocks to hinder you, from continuing to move forward to the finish line. Yeah, because this new life is at the bottom of the deck. But it's like, yeah, being on that path alone, you possibly did go through a lot of stuff on that path. You know what I mean? But it was meant for you to go through the stuff that you went through on that path. Basically, however long that you've been on that path, yeah, it wasn't all peaches and cream. Yeah, 112. That's an R&B group. Something about music. But let's see what the angel number 112 says. It says, this number is a message from the angels that contains important guidance and insights about your life's journey. It says, angel number 112 is a combination of energies and vibrations of number 1 and number 2. Number 1 resonates with new beginnings, leadership, and intuition, while number 2 represents balance, harmony, and partnerships. When these two numbers combined, it creates a powerful combination that signifies creating a balance between your personal and spiritual life. The number 112 also represent. I don't know why I keep wanting to say represent. So it's something about what somebody represents. It says the number 112 also resonates with the energies of karmic beliefs and spiritual awareness. It's a reminder that the universe is conspiring in your favor, and your angels are by your side, guiding and protecting you. It's a sign that your angels are trying to communicate with you. They are encouraging you to trust in your inner guidance and intuition, and to take action toward your dreams and goals. This number can also be a message that you need to create balance in your life. Your angels are telling you to take a step back from your busy schedule and prioritize self-care, meditation, and spiritual growth. The angel number 112 is a manifestation number. It has a deep spiritual meaning, and it represents the connection between your physical and spiritual self. Your angels are reminding you to focus on your spiritual growth and to trust the divine timing of the universe. This number also signifies that you are on the right path towards fulfilling your divine life purpose. That's how we started out the message. Somebody on this path. And basically accepting what it is. Basically, if I have to be on it alone, it is what it is. But it's something about, these supposed to be turned upright. So people, it's time for people to start running into people, you know what I'm saying, that are on the same level as them, on the same plane, likewise beings, spiritual beings that, and that have spiritual gifts that, you can exchange spiritual gifts with. It's fated. It's fated for somebody to come in contact with people that are basically on their same level. And so if somebody hasn't came across that yet, it's destined and fated for somebody to do so. So it's kind of like, don't get distracted, when it comes to, people coming in and out of somebody's life, or don't get distracted by those that are already in somebody's life, because it is what it is. You already know, that the people that are already in your life, they're not on your level, or they will be, on this path, following behind you, because I feel like that whoever's resonating with this message, you're a leader. It says your angels are guiding and supporting you towards your spiritual mission, and they are asking you to trust in the process. It says angel number 112 has a positive meaning when it comes to money and career. Your angels are encouraging you to take action towards your career goals and to trust in your abilities. This number also signifies that you will attract financial abundance and success in your career by staying in alignment with your divine purpose. Angel number 112 in the Bible, angel number 112 represents spiritual awakening and divine intervention. It signifies that God is guiding and protecting you in your spiritual journey. This number also resonates with the energies of faith, trust, and manifestation. It's a reminder that you can manifest your desires into reality through the power of positive thoughts and beliefs. I feel like somebody literally hasn't tapped in, to most of their, to the spiritual gifts that they've been given. And then on top of that, I feel like somebody's getting ready to receive, a new spiritual gift or two. Somebody needs to rest. Is what I'm picking up too. So let's just hop in and get to the good stuff, y'all. I feel like somebody, is going to be perfectly fine. You know what I mean? I feel like that somebody doesn't need to worry. Somebody needs to continue to have faith and trust the process. And just know that the Most High is the one, that has their hand, in whatever, is taking place at this time. Somebody needs to, trust their intuition, trust their inner knowing, because it ain't going to lie. I feel like, especially with the Most High being by somebody's side, when the Most High is by somebody's side, or when the Most High, has that hand in some stuff, it means that you're kind of special. You know what I mean? So I feel like that you could be a chosen one, a star seed, an earth angel, a light worker, I feel like that because we talked about, a mission. So you're on a mission. So regardless of who's on that path, you still have to move forward because you're on a mission. So let's hop in. It's like, somebody's not lost anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're found. Yeah. And look. This is the ancestor card, but y'all heard what the angel number 112 said. It said that God, you know what I'm saying, is basically guiding somebody. So, that would be whoever, is resonating with this message and the Most High. Yeah. It's like father and child. So, And what does it say? We are God's children, We are the lambs of God. So with that being said, you are definitely being guided, on this path. You're definitely being protected. But it's also too, on the physical level, because going back to time to go. So somebody could be leaving, and it could be a masculine energy. And whoever this masculine energy is, they could become a single father. So they're leaving, whoever's resonating with this message, or they're leaving somewhere else. And maybe whoever this person is, they're being divinely guided, So it's kind of like, you could actually be marrying somebody. And so maybe that's why you're being told just to keep moving. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like if somebody was waiting for somebody to get on the path that they're on, and it has something to do with a love situation. I feel like that wasn't the person for somebody. So somebody, could come in contact, you know what I'm saying? Like a fated meeting could take place, you know what I'm saying? Or a fated run-in, with the person, that the Most High has for them. Or the fact of the matter is, the Most High is just guiding somebody there. But this is spiritual journey card. So there is somebody else that is on a spiritual journey, that is, somebody's match. And somebody needs to know that. So yeah, somebody needs to continue to move forward and continue to trust their intuition and continue to know that whatever, you know, God has for you is for you. Because it's kind of like I feel like that there could be people, you know, that somebody could be running into, and they really don't know, you know, where they're going. It's kind of like lost, no direction type of people. And so I feel like that, yeah, you're supposed to lead and guide those people. It's not necessarily that you're supposed to you know, be involved with those people like in a love situation, or, you know what I mean, things of that nature. Those people, you know, just because you led and guided them somewhere, you know, basically wherever, you know, the Most High told you to lead and guide them, it doesn't mean that they're even a part of your soul tribe. You know what I mean? You could have just, you know, how teachers, every year they have new students every year. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. But somebody's soul tribe is for them. Whatever God has for somebody is for somebody. Somebody definitely is getting ready to receive some flowers. Somebody's getting ready to, receive a gift. And it's something about, somebody being grateful. It's kind of like the Most High knows that somebody is grateful. You know what I mean? The Most High knows that, regardless, somebody is, it is what it is. So the Most High knows that somebody has accepted the fact that, I'm on this path by myself. You know what I mean? Even if, and it goes back to, you know, like even people, you know, in somebody's life. It could be a lot of toxic and karmic people around somebody, but somebody still remains focused. You know what I mean? Still, you know, is their goal is to get to the finish line, you know, when it comes to the path that they're on, so that they can graduate and move on to the next path. So I feel like that somebody's about to graduate, because we saw that door on that it's time to go. So somebody could be graduating, but at the same time there could be somebody that's mirroring somebody. So it's kind of like, yin and yang. So if there's a yin, there has to be a yang, and vice versa. If there's a yang, there has to be a yin. And I'm also picking up too that those that somebody has you know, tried to lead and guide, I feel like that they're gonna either they're gonna start showing some type of gratitude to somebody, or there's somebody, or there's just some gratitude that's gonna be shown, you know. This is handling business card. So I feel like somebody's handling business like they should, as they should, you know, spiritually and physically. I feel like that somebody still needs to, you know, create some type of balance, because that's what the angel number 112 said. I feel like it's kind of like somebody's doing, look at all this. Somebody got a laptop open, they got a calendar out there, they got their appointment book, they got a notepad, they got a clock, they got a phone. Somebody is handling business, but somebody definitely could be, you know, kind of doing too much. Somebody definitely could possibly need to, like, rest, take a nap. But I feel like that somebody is handling business the way that they're supposed to. And on this card it says 1010. So new beginning. And somebody is definitely being protected, even if somebody is alone. But the fact of the matter is, this is my never alone card. So somebody's never alone. But it's also something about, somebody protecting some kids as well. Somebody feels like the time is ticking. Somebody feels like the time is ticking. I feel like that whoever that is, I feel like that somebody needs to be aware of that person. But it's something about somebody being all up in somebody's business, somebody looking into somebody looking up somebody is also what I'm picking up. I feel like somebody's tried a lot of ways to try to communicate with somebody, and it's not working. But what you're talking about, Willis card came out. So it's kind of like we get all the way to here, and then it's kind of like, well, what you talking about, Willis? So I don't know. If that's the person, the time is ticking person, it's some of yeah, it's a feminine energy too. I mean, you could be a feminine energy, but it's kind of like you know what's going on. Yeah, so it goes back to, yeah, that lost energy that I was picking up on, lost in no direction. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to act like that they're handling business, but they're not. But that could be the person that, yeah, could be trying to figure out, trying to use every, communication device or communication tactic to try to communicate with somebody. It's also what I'm picking up too. So it goes back to like on the physical. So this could be an as above, so below situation, but like on the physical, somebody could be leaving somebody. So there could be, because it's a masculine energy on this card, could be leaving a feminine energy. And it's kind of like, whoever this masculine energy is, yeah, they thought that whoever they were leaving was handling business, I mean, they look like it, but at the same time, it's kind of like it's not showing. So, I don't know if this masculine energy, was on some type of retreat for a long time, or, they just basically took some time to themselves, went in hermit mode or whatever the situation is. I feel like something happened, or the fact of the matter is, this masculine energy could have just realized that the person that, they chose to possibly have a kid with, or, have some type of situationship with, they wasn't handling business. They wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing. And there's something about business as well. Because on this newspaper card, it says a business. Somebody could have a newspaper business. But it's also, too, something, yeah, some type of fated event, some type of fated meeting is going to take place. But somebody's also going to be shown gratitude in a big way. And somebody's going to be like, where did this come from? How did this happen? So it's something, yeah, it's like a graduation. So, like when you're in college, when you graduate, usually, you come up on a good job. You know what I mean? So somebody could be coming up on a good job. Or if like somebody, has been, wanting to, start some type of business, but they weren't trusting their intuition or whatever the situation is, they felt lost or whatever. I feel like, yeah, the Most High is getting ready to do something for somebody. You know what I mean? But the number 112 is a manifestation number, so it definitely is something that somebody has been manifesting. This could be like a business partner, like somebody could have been like, I just wish that I had a business partner, or I prayed for a business partner because, it's too hectic, it's too much, Yeah, I feel like that somebody knows that they need a rest. Somebody's handling business and they know that they need a rest, but at the same time, it's kind of like, if somebody's a one man band, one person circus, and so it's kind of like, yeah, if I rest, who's going to make sure that the orders go out, or who's going to make sure that the appointments are met, or who, yeah. And so I feel like, yeah, somebody's about to receive some type of big blessing, but it's because, yeah, somebody has allowed the Most High, their guardian angels, their spirit guides, and their angels to guide them. I feel like that somebody deserves, whatever it is that they're getting ready to receive. But at the same time, there definitely could be somebody that somebody is, yeah, they're like ending something with somebody. So I don't know if somebody's going to run into this person. Whoever this person is, they could be a single parent. But it looks like that they're on their spiritual journey. They could be leaving. Yeah, we got the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So they could be leaving because of a codependent energy. Or be aware, of whoever that is, their time is ticking. Or they feel like that the time is ticking. That could be a codependent energy. So I don't know. Something about co-parenting as well. So I don't know if co-parenting went from co-parenting to codependence, or somebody's trying to go from codependence to I don't know. But something about, co-parenting and codependence. Yeah, Four of Wands in the reverse. So some type of conflict. Somebody definitely could be losing their home, because this is the Four of Wands, but it's in the reverse. But it's something about, somebody didn't make it to graduation. So it goes back to, somebody somebody needs to, so the Most High, I feel like, is divinely guiding somebody forward, divinely pushing somebody forward. Somebody didn't make graduation, but it's some type of conflict that's going on. Something about neglect as well. So somebody, but this Four of Wands is also like marriage. So somebody could be getting a divorce. Somebody's unstable. I feel like a lot of things are going on in somebody's home, or it's been going on in somebody's home for a long time and they can't take it anymore. But there definitely is some type of neglect. So I don't know if it's like neglect of a relationship or neglect of children or whatever the situation is. Somebody's foundation has crumbled. No progress. Aries energy. So you can be in Aries or have Aries in your chart, or there's an Aries involved. But this is also false flame energy, because in the upright it will be 11-11. I mean, literally it's 11-11 in the reverse as well. But I feel like that, false flame. So somebody was on a path with a false flame. So somebody's twin flame, somebody's real divine counterpart is out there. And maybe somebody's going to come in contact with them. And then we have the Justice card. So there is some type of situation going on when it comes to like a home, when it comes to, some people. And it could lead to like some type of legal situation. And this Justice card is a number 11. So justice is going to be served when it comes to a twin flame divine counterpart. But at the same time, something that has been going on in somebody's home definitely is now in the hands of the courts. Somebody is realizing that they shouldn't have invested in some stuff. In a person, in a home, in a marriage, whatever they invested in. It could even be some type of business, because that could be, what's in the hands of the courts as well. But somebody, they know that them being on that wrong path basically caused a lot of setbacks, lack of growth, and there is some type of unfinished work when it comes to some type of business. So with that being said, it goes back to somebody saying that they were handling business, but they weren't, or they're not. And so, but whoever is resonating with this message, I feel like, you're getting ready to receive some type of, you're getting ready to receive something, some generosity, some support, some type of gratitude, which is that energy that I picked up. But it's something about, somebody having some type of business, some type of illegal business as well. I'm also picking up too that somebody, definitely could be receiving some gratitude from the Most High, because they stayed on their path. They didn't let anybody disrupt their path. They didn't let anybody, knock them off of balance or knock them, out of alignment. I feel like it's easy for somebody to do something illegal. It's easy for somebody to do something fraudulent. It's easy for somebody to cheat. I feel like somebody didn't cheat. It's kind of like, somebody didn't cheat the Most High to try to beat the Most High, even though you can't beat the Most High. But people cheat thinking that, you know what I'm saying, the outcome is going to be better than what the Most High's outcome is going to be. And I feel like that, whoever's resonating with this message, you're getting ready to see the outcome of, God's promise, or one of God's promises. It's also too, somebody definitely could be receiving some type of help from the courts as well. It's something about a charity. So I don't know if somebody's involved with charities, somebody's about to find out some stuff about a charity, or somebody was doing some illegal stuff and they were either, they have a charity or they were involved, with some charities. It's also too like some type of drug dealing business with the Six of Pentacles. Y'all see how that person is like giving them the little pebbles or whatever, you know what I mean? So something about, illegal business. I feel like that whoever, is resonating with this message, I feel like that you definitely have been, showing up and showing out when it comes to handling business, when it comes to, allowing, yourself to be guided and not, veering off left or veering off right, basically, walking straight and narrow, you know what I'm saying? Our paths can't really be straight and narrow, but they can be as straight and narrow as we want it to be. And it's based off of our actions. And so I feel like that, whoever's resonating with this message, your actions definitely have matched up with your words and vice versa. That's another reason why, you're getting ready to be shown some type of gratitude, some type of generosity. So, somebody wants to admit defeat. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Somebody know, powerless. So it goes back to, somebody done lost their spiritual gifts. Somebody, basically has destroyed their destiny and their fate. Somebody definitely, has went around, in that circle of insanity for the last time. I feel like, somebody's surrendering. And it's something about, a charity. So I don't know. A charity, is in the midst. It's in the mix. So I don't know. Something about a charity or some type of organization. So somebody wants to admit some type of defeat. And I feel like whoever this person is, they were, for a long time, they were acting like that they didn't know nothing. They didn't know what was going on. Yeah, what you talk about, Willis. Somebody's name could be Willis. So this could be somebody that, I don't know who this person is, because it's like we got a single parent over here, like a masculine energy that could be leaving a situation because it's unstable. Possibly, becoming having to take a child or some children or whatever the situation is. But we got somebody over here. I don't know who this feminine energy is. We have the High Priestess in the reverse, so this definitely could be somebody of the dark. And it's something about this person, they've been hiding a lot of stuff. They've been causing a lot of confusion. Their intuition is blocked. And they definitely, hidden motives. So this is the person. That's losing their spiritual gifts. That basically has destroyed their destiny and their fate. So I don't know if the person that they were with, if somebody's gonna, have some type of fated meeting or some type of fated run-in with that person, and you're gonna become, some type of partner in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion that you become a partner with, or this is like somebody, I don't know. I don't want to say it's an ex because we ain't on no ex stuff. Yesterday we was talking about all new. You know what I'm saying? So no, we ain't about to go. You know what I'm saying? No. Somebody they don't have a choice but to admit defeat. The fact of the matter is, if somebody was trying to paint a picture that somebody wasn't handling business, that somebody, that somebody, was starting drama or unstable or, neglectful or whatever the situation is, I feel like it's lies. It was all to cause some type of confusion. And so with that being said, going back to somebody not trusting their intuition, maybe it's because, yeah, this person had their hand in trying to block somebody's intuition. I feel like, that's over. We started with the time to go. 45 breaks down to a 9. So a lot of things are ending. And it definitely has something to do with whoever this high priestess in the reverse is. Yeah, we got the Knight of Cups here. So it's kind of like, yeah, somebody's not receiving any offers. Or something about, yeah, somebody not being able to apologize or somebody not accepting some type of apologies here. Yeah, somebody definitely caused a lot of disappointment. And there's something about cheating. Somebody, yeah, whoever this person is, they could have had their hands in some type of offers that got revoked by somebody. This definitely could be an Aries. Something about somebody's boss as well. Or this could be just somebody that, yeah, they think that they're a boss. They think that they run shit, but they don't run nothing but their mouth. So, yeah, this person, they definitely could have been involved with trying to stop somebody from receiving some type of offers. And this could be in business. This could be job offers. This could be love offers. Yeah, this is somebody that's caused a lot of conflict. 5 of Wands. There's a lot of conflict going on amongst a lot of people as well. Somebody definitely is trying to get away from all the conflict. But it's something about, yeah, some type of conflict in a home. Because it's yeah. Ego is driving a lot of people. Or ego drove a lot of people to do some messed up stuff. Yeah, to not get rewarded. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Lack of achievement. Yeah. And it's all because, yeah, somebody's greedy, possessive, materialistic, exploitative energy, attitude. Something about, yeah, charity being exploited. Or charity was trying to exploit somebody and it basically backfired. What is going on in this message? We went from, somebody being on their path, and continuing to move forward to, the law coming out, the courts coming out, and exploitation and foolishness. That's what I'm saying. People need to get their minds right, their hearts right. Yeah, somebody done did some stupid shit with this calm card in the reverse. That definitely could have something to do with the home. And now, yeah. The courts have their hands in something. Somebody can't sleep. Somebody is in some type of organization. And it's something about, yeah, the moon. So the full moon. So whatever this full moon, and I did, couple of messages that the full moon kept coming out in. So this full moon, whatever, this strawberry moon, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, this strawberry moon, it ain't nothing to be played with. And I feel like that the energy is still lingering, but at the same time, like whatever it said that it was gonna do, it's doing it. But yeah, somebody's trying to hide the fact, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah, what you talking about? Well, I don't know what you're talking about. But somebody's looking at the business records like, yeah, well, where's the profit? We in the negative. You know what I mean? You said that we, sold X amount of products. Where's the profit? Somebody's like, I don't know what you're talking about, Willis. Or, somebody could get locked up. And it's kind of like, yeah, so what was you doing? So you were selling drugs in the business? You was, you know what I'm saying? So you done turn this lucrative business into a drug dealing business or to a legal business or something like that? I feel like, yeah, it's a lot going on in somebody's home. Somebody's finding out a lot of stuff. At the bottom of the deck, we got, it's a celebration, bitches. So yeah, somebody's graduating, but somebody else missed graduation. It's also too, yeah, somebody that is now having to admit defeat. They were trying to cause disappointment. for somebody. I feel like it's whoever's resonating with this message, and I feel like that they thought it was going to be their celebration. They thought that they stopped. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yeah, whether somebody knows who this person is or not, I feel like that there is going to be like some faded run-in or some type of faded meeting or something like that. I feel like that whoever this dark person is, the high priestess in reverse, they were banking on them. They thought that they won. They thought that they stopped, two people. Or they stopped somebody, they basically, were being the distractions in somebody's destiny and fate. So regardless if you know this person or not, I feel like if whoever this person is, they possibly know whoever's resonating with this message. If they're a dark high priestess, then they were using their gifts in the wrong way. So they were tapping into somebody's Akashic records. They were doing stuff that they weren't supposed to be doing on the spirit realm. And so they're powerless now. Or the fact of the matter is, whoever's resonating with this message, you just hold more power than this person. This person has no choice but to surrender. But it's kind of like whatever this person was doing, so that's why I picked up the as above, so below. Whatever this person was doing as above, like in the spirit realm, it's manifesting on the physical, or it's going to be found out, or it's being found out. So basically this person was doing more dark spiritual stuff than handling physical business. So somebody's home is all in disarray. I feel like whoever this person is, that somebody possibly is going to run into, fatedly, or have some type of, whatever somebody's going to run into somebody that they're supposed to run into. I feel like this person, that's who is supposed to be on the journey with somebody, or supposed to be on, the path with somebody. And so it's kind of like, somebody could be getting another chance, But somebody definitely did miss graduation. Maybe somebody, was going back to spiritual school. You know what I mean? Or the fact of the matter is, it's just kind of like compassion and empathy because, somebody, a dark high priestess or somebody of the dark literally did, try to block somebody's destiny and fate, or try to be a distraction. And somebody didn't know it. They know it now. Either way it goes, I feel like, it's a celebration, bitches. So I feel like whoever's resonating with this message, you done already graduated. You know what I'm saying? You done already, or you're about to, because we saw that door almost at the end, you know what I'm saying, of the path, or at the end of the path. And so, it's time to celebrate. But it's something about a celebration when it comes to some type of legal situation as well. So I don't know, because if somebody has done some stuff, as far as illegal, to whoever's resonating with this message. But it's something about some integrity. Something about a lawyer as well. A lawyer didn't have some type of integrity. The justice system possibly didn't have any integrity. I don't know if the justice system was supporting somebody and doing some messed up stuff, and that's going to be found out as well. I feel like a lot of people are going to have to admit defeat. A lot of people are going to have to surrender, or something like that. Why is the Four of Wands in the reverse? We have the Eraser. This is the parallelogram, so like standing side by side. So somebody's twin flame, somebody's divine counterpart. But something about mirroring. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with a P. This is giving me like a clean slate as well, with the Eraser and the Justice card is giving me like clean slate. So with that being said, there could be some type of spiritual review that could be taking place between two divine counterparts, two twin flames. And maybe, the Most High is like, they didn't graduate, you know what I'm saying, but they going to class now, or you know what I'm saying, they're getting what they need now in order to, graduate, their credits or whatever the situation is. I don't know. Or the fact of the matter is, it's a new sheriff in town, is what I just heard. I don't know if somebody's gonna, date a sheriff or like a police officer or something like that. Or the Most High is just saying like, that divine counterpart didn't graduate, but I definitely do got another one. So this clean slate could be for whoever's resonating with this message. You were supposed to be on the path with somebody. They failed to graduate, and so yeah, the next path. Because you're getting ready to graduate on this path to move on to the next one. So the next path, you could come in contact with somebody, that the Most High says, now that one is the one that's going to be on the path with you. Way too much. But the Pentagon card came out. It came out in the reverse. So something about an organization, a charity, something about the government. So the government don't got no integrity. But it's something about somebody receiving some type of gratitude or some type of accolades here, and it definitely has something to do with. So like if the government was involved in some stuff against somebody's getting ready to reap some rewards from it. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of people, stuff is hitting some people like a freight train. I feel like if these people are the people that, they have to admit defeat. These are the people that's surrendering. So something about an organization, but it's also, like seeing like other individuals out here as well. Give me another one for the justice system. We got the scared card in the reverse. Somebody acting like that they're not scared, but they are. Their whole world is being turned upside down. At the same time, with this eraser and the scared card in the reverse, going back to the Bible quote that I said yesterday, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love, power, of a sound mind. I feel like somebody's standing in their power. And that's why, people have to admit defeat. That's why people are surrendering. But it's also, too, something about somebody not being scared to show some gratitude, possibly not being scared to speak some type of truth as well. Possibly not being scared, now to admit some type of defeat. So whoever this person is, maybe it's the person, that was supposed to be on the path. I really don't feel like that this person is going to be on the next path, but I mean, they can admit defeat if they want to, or miracles do happen, Regardless if this is a past person or a present person, it's kind of like whatever the Most High says is going to happen is going to happen. I don't want to keep harping on past people because we're supposed to be moving forward, but at the same time, whatever the Most High says is going to happen is going to happen. Six of Pentacles. We have a feminine energy. And something about somebody reaching. There's feminine energy that's reaching. So I feel like this is the feminine energy that I was picking up on, that was doing everything in their power to try to communicate with somebody or try to find out where somebody is or something like that. There's a feminine energy that, they have to admit defeat. There is a feminine energy that's surrendering. I'm also picking up, too, this is like, I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So somebody or some people are telling the truth. But whoever this feminine energy is, I feel like, they done got in trouble. This is the feminine energy that, wasn't handling business, but was saying that they were handling business. This is the one that done, whatever they've done, I feel like, they done it. In the spirit and in the physical. On top of that, I feel like that, somebody definitely could be trying to erase, some stuff that they've done. But it don't work. At the same time, somebody is getting ready to get a clean slate. Or some type of, new beginning. Somebody was trying to erase destiny. Or something like that. Somebody was trying to stop somebody from receiving a blessing. You can't really say take a blessing, because you can't take a blessing. What God has for you is for you. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, whatever somebody or some people were doing, they are defeated, and they don't have a choice but to admit defeat. They're surrendering. Somebody wants somebody to take their guard down as well. Maybe that's what somebody's trying to do, as far as like trying to communicate with somebody, because I mean, to basically tell somebody, that basically they want to admit, that they messed up. They want to admit to whatever it is that they did. Somebody's first name or last name can start with an S, a C. Why is the Seven of Wands in the reverse? Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. So yeah, we did see that Five of Wands energy. So it's a lot of chaos, havoc, pandemonium going on behind the scenes. But I feel like that there was a lot, people were trying to cause a lot of chaos, havoc, and pandemonium for somebody. I feel like they wanted somebody to basically wave the white flag. They wanted somebody to admit defeat. They wanted somebody to feel powerless. You know what I'm saying? They wanted somebody to surrender, but somebody didn't do it. Somebody continued to stand their ground. But these people thought that that's what somebody was going to do, not stand their ground. You know what I'm saying? Go run and hide under a rock. You know what I mean? But it's also, too, whatever's getting ready to take place, whatever, you know, the Most High has for somebody, it's going to be a comfortable life for somebody. And look who's behind this comfortable card. Yeah, somebody's ancestors. Somebody, they done lost their spiritual gifts. They've been abandoned by their ancestors. I feel like whoever that person is, somebody needs to be aware of that person, because that person definitely could be, you know, trying to admit defeat, but at the same time, I feel like that they still, you know what I'm saying, they still have something up their sleeve. So be aware. Why is the Knight of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, the globe, the world ending. Somebody, yeah, whatever they're doing, something about the internet. So communications. But it's something about, somebody traveling the world. Somebody definitely could be internationally known, or is about to be internationally known. So somebody, the Most High could be like, okay, well, this is what I'm gonna do. You gonna start a business from the ground up, and then within 7 days, that business is gonna be internationally known. You know what I mean? Whatever the Most High is about to do for somebody, I feel like it's because people thought that they were the powerful ones. But it's kind of like God's power is showing through, you know, whoever's resonating with this message anyway. But it's kind of like God is like, they trying to play on my top. And this is my child. You know what I'm saying? I told my child to go that way. I've guided my child that way. And the Most High could have guided you so far to where the Most High let go of your hand. But then it's kind of like, people start trying to interfere and distract and throw this and throw that. And so, the Most High had to get up off their throne. You know, like somebody mama had to come outside and, grab hold of, their child's hand. Like the Most High grabbing hold of somebody's hand. Like, look, I don't know what y'all think this is. This is my son. This is my daughter. And what you're going to do is you're going to keep your hands off of my son or my daughter. And you know what I'm saying? And then, like the parent, the Most High, you know, they basically continue to hold their child's hand all the way back into the house, or you know what I'm saying, and then and then the parent takes the child in and give the child a pep talk. Don't worry about them kids are bad, you know what I mean, yada yada baze, what here, let mama give you a popsicle, or let daddy give you, a cupcake, don't worry about it. And then you sit there, have conversation with your parent, with the Most High, and it's like, this is what you do, this is what we going, you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, somebody's also being given some different instructions. So somebody's about to graduate off of a path, and so the instructions are different for the next path. Somebody's leveling up. But it's something about, a lot of endings, because the World card is an ending. But there's a lot of endings that are taking place. A lot of exposure that's getting ready to take place. But it's something about the aftermath. So yeah, somebody's about to see the aftermath. So this could be the aftermath, like after, you know, the strawberry moon, you know, like how strong, you know, that moon is, you know what I'm saying? How strong, you know, I feel like, yeah, people definitely, one, are seeing how strong, you know, somebody is, or people are, you know, like chosen ones, light beings, you know, earth angels, you know, seers, you know, intuitives, you know, who, whatever they call themselves. Yeah, people are seeing that. It's nothing that people can say. It's people are seeing it. And yeah, there are people that have to admit defeat. They are powerless, you know, to those, you know what I mean? But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like whoever is resonating with this message, yeah, this is kind of like the aftermath of some stuff. Somebody could find out that either they were put in some type of false marriage, or somebody could find out that, yeah, they were in a false marriage for a very long time. Somebody definitely could receive some type of text message. But I'm also picking up too, because I was picking up on somebody trying to figure out how to communicate with somebody, possibly trying to figure out, you know, somebody's schedule, what time somebody goes to work. I feel like, yeah, somebody has some type of hidden obsession as well, and it's with whoever's resonating with this message. Yeah, and so when somebody is asked about that, they're like, I don't know what you're talking about, Woods. I don't know their phone number. I don't know their Instagram handle. I don't know their YouTube page. Yeah. But it's something about, yeah, the internet. So somebody has been doing some stuff for a long time, trying to cause disappointment. You know what I'm saying? Trying to yeah, find info on somebody, trying to find where somebody lives, or, you know what I mean? This person could already know where somebody lives. Definitely could be stalking somebody. Yeah, it's a hidden obsession that somebody has. Somebody is going to receive some type of text message. But somebody's also trying to erase some type of text messages. So it's something about, yeah, a text message or some text messages that could be used as evidence, or not really evidence, but it's something about, yeah, an incriminating text message, or a text message to let somebody know, you know, what somebody was doing, and they sure wasn't handling business. You know, this could be a text message, you know, or somebody could receive a text message, and it could, and you know, the text message could be like, yeah, you possibly need to go home, or you possibly need to go check on your kids because, yeah, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have meetings at the bottom of the deck. So something about, yeah, a fated meeting. But there definitely could be some meetings that could be taking place behind the scenes. Be it, yeah, or somebody could have to go to some type of meetings. I feel like it definitely has something to do with the justice system. Somebody doesn't need to be scared, you know what I'm saying? So if somebody receives some type of communication about going to some type of meeting, I feel like that somebody doesn't need to be scared, because it definitely has something to do with some gratitude being shown at the same time. Yeah, it could be like spiritual review. So yeah, somebody's spiritual lawyers could be in meetings, you know, somebody's ancestors, spirit guides, and angels could be, you know, in spiritual court in meetings. But it's something about, yeah, some meetings. And I did pick up on that TikTok. So yes, somebody could have a TikTok, but time is of the essence. So somebody definitely feels like the time is running out. Why is the text message here? Somebody's first, middle, or last name can start with an N. That's something about, yeah, somebody trying to erase some text messages. I mean, that ain't gonna work. We are in 2024, almost in 2025. You think that, you know, people can't bring back text messages up? So somebody, yeah, I'm picking up with this internet. So somebody definitely could be trying to erase like messages on the internet, or some stuff that they did on the internet with the world here. They could be trying to erase text messages. But yeah, we have very, very intelligent IT people. So somebody could work for IT. And something about the sheriff, something about the police. Police could even be trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But something about, yeah, somebody trying to get rid of some evidence. Be aware of somebody possibly trying to send somebody a text message, possibly trying to ask for some type of help as well. I don't know if somebody got rid of some evidence and now they're trying to ask for some type of help. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to communicate with somebody. But it could be to ask for some type of help. We got a hidden pregnancy here. So somebody could definitely find out that somebody's pregnant. Or the fact of the matter is, somebody could have been, that could have been some messages that somebody was trying to hide, as far as like, that they were pregnant. Maybe somebody came home and they looked in somebody's phone. Somebody definitely, could be looking on somebody's phone, somebody's laptop. Somebody definitely could be, kind of like, looking into, why they received a text message, or why they received some information that their home was all, in turmoil. And maybe they found, some messages and it's about somebody being pregnant and they never knew it. But it's something about, somebody asking for some help and a hidden pregnancy. We got a man. So there could be a masculine energy that could be trying to ask for some type of help. Somebody was hiding a pregnancy from a man. We got divine feminine at the bottom of the deck. So there could be somebody that was hiding a pregnancy from a divine feminine. Or somebody did whatever they were doing it on purpose. Because we have a dream destroyer out here, but it's also too somebody's trying to blame a divine feminine for destroying somebody's dreams. Somebody definitely, but it was really, vice versa. Somebody was trying to destroy a divine feminine's dreams. Maybe somebody made some fake DMs up, or some fake, messages, or some fake emails, fake text messages to make divine feminine look like that she was hiding some stuff, that she wasn't handling business, that she wasn't, trying to cause disappointment, saying that divine feminine possibly was cheating, or whatever the situation is. But the fact of the matter is, I'm also picking up too that somebody was just running their mouth on the internet, talking shit, telling a whole bunch of lies. And so whoever this person is, they're shook, they're scared. Somebody definitely could have posted some text messages or something on the internet, trying to embarrass a divine feminine. Whoever this person is, they're shook. So with that Five of Wands, it's giving me like, a lot of drama because of it. So there definitely could be a lot of people that could be standing up for divine feminine. And it's kind of like, whoever this person is, they don't have any credibility. But at the same time, I feel like that they were trying to paint the picture that a divine feminine don't have no credibility. Why is this shook, scared energy here? And so there is a masculine energy that possibly wants to ask for some type of help. I mean, we have the man with the dream destroyer here, so it's kind of like whoever this masculine energy is, they could have been a dream destroyer as well. Excuse me. But it's kind of like, whoever this person is, or whoever these people are, they're shook and they're scared, and they basically realized, that they were following instead of leading. So it goes back to accepting what it is. So somebody basically, or people are accepting that they were followers instead of leaders. Or they were following instead of leading when they did some stuff. I feel like that there's a masculine energy that realizes they were following whoever this dream destroying as toxic karmic feminine is, instead of leading the way. So somebody definitely could be trying to, see somebody face to face. Something about a Zoom call, or something about like FaceTime or something like that. And whoever this person is, their confidence is taking a big hit. Because of a boomerang effect. But it's also too, whatever somebody has done, as far as like, so somebody could have done some stuff to somebody right in their face. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have, been cheating right in somebody's face, or whatever somebody done face to face. You know, like when they were in the presence of somebody. Yeah, that also, started some type of boomerang effect. But we have divine intervention. So we did pick that up in the angel number 112. But it's something about, somebody hiding a pregnancy. Somebody definitely could be going to some type of treatment. And it definitely could have something to do with addiction. Maybe that's what somebody wants to ask for help about. Whoever had it in their mind that they wanted to have some type of face-to-face with a divine feminine, I feel like they thought that they were going to confront a divine feminine, but I feel like that it's something boomeranged, and so now they're shook, now they're scared. Whatever happened, I feel like it definitely happened during this full moon, and I feel like at this point, somebody or people, they don't have a choice but to admit defeat. And it's something about a love spell. So somebody wants to confront somebody over a love spell that they did. And at the same time, if somebody thought that if them seeing somebody face to face and putting a love spell on somebody face to face, that was going to work, it didn't. It boomeranged. And so I feel like that whoever, that's why the Most High is divine intervention to that play. That's why the Most High gotten off the throne and basically has took somebody by their hand, hollering about because these people are tripping. And it's something about a war. So somebody, we did see that Five of Wands energy, so like a boomerang effect. So whatever happened, it caused some type of war against other people, or amongst a group, or amongst what I'm saying. Somebody could have went to a war, but this definitely is as above, so below. So it's kind of like spiritual warfare has manifested on the physical. So it's like people definitely could be standing up, for a divine feminine now. Or just standing up for what's right. Somebody in the situation could find out that the person that they were with got pregnant by their friend. Is also what I'm picking up. Whoever's resonating with this message, you are a source of motivation. So that's literally why people, are going to war for you. Or that's why people, it could be on the internet, or it could just be in general. Like when people, that know you and people start to talk greasy on your name, people could be like, you need to, say less about divine feminine, divine masculine. But I feel like that, divine feminine, divine masculine, your power was cloaked, or it was hidden, but it was hidden for a reason. But I'm also picking up too, whatever this is that the Most High, has for you, like this gratitude that's about to be shown to you. It was cloaked. Well, what? Not really cloaked, but it was hidden. And it was hidden for a reason, because I feel like that you had to go through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's something about, you happen to basically see what it feels like to be alone, or, to do something on your own before, whatever this goodness comes your way. We got gossip. So somebody thought that they wanted to confront somebody over some gossip that they started. But at the same time, it's kind of like, while the gossip is going on, divine feminine, divine masculine, you're handling your business as you should. So yeah, they're surrendering. They want to surrender. They want to admit defeat because yeah, they're gossip. Everything boomerang. You know what I'm saying? Yes, whoever this is, they're shook. They're scared. And then on top of that, yeah, somebody did some type of love spell, which they don't even know how they did it, or you know what I'm saying? They don't even know. It's crazy because it's like, what you talking about, Willis? So it's kind of like, yeah. So with that being said, there definitely could be, you know, people arguing. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Because it's kind of like boomerang effect caused a whole lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, to take place within a home. And so there could be, you know, people that didn't have anything to do with, you know, whatever's going on happen to pick up the pieces or help to clean up some type of mess. Wow. We got a spiritual restraining order at the bottom of the deck, so there could be some type of spiritual restraining order that could, yeah, be put in place. And so with that being said, if somebody, you know, violates or violated the spiritual restraining order, then yeah, that's why the Most High is grabbing somebody by their hand and how about, yeah, let me take you in the house, son or daughter, because yeah, it's time to go to war. They ain't never seen me get up off the throne like that, or when they know when I get on off the throne, it's a big problem. Somebody definitely could have also tried plan to physically attack somebody. But I feel like that boomerang. So there definitely could be people, you know, that could be, you know, on this in the same energy as these people, like yeah, operating their south nodes that still know that a divine feminine, divine masculine, yeah, is a source of motivation. That they are a chosen one, a light worker, you know what I'm saying, a star seed, you know, whatever they call themselves. And so it's kind of like, yeah, even people that are in their south node know that a divine feminine, divine masculine has been a source of motivation to them, even if they didn't, you know, take it in. So it's kind of like, yeah, somebody done caused the war, or people done caused the war, a big war when it comes to the justice system, a big war when it comes to communities, you know, organizations, or whatever the situation is. Wow. And it's something about, yeah, somebody trying to plan somebody's funeral. So with that being said, yeah, that's possibly what really got the Most High up off the throne. Oh yeah, you said you already planned my child's funeral? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? We got a Capricorn, so you could be a Capricorn and have Capricorn in your chart, or there's a Capricorn involved. I feel like that's amongst the people that want to admit defeat. They want to surrender, but it's because yeah, they jumped out of the pot. I mean, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. Yeah, so the same person that yeah wanted to confront somebody, wanted to, you know, plan to physically attack somebody when they see them face to face, whoever this is that was all on the internet talking big shit. Yeah, now they don't want to fight. Yeah, we got a sister, so somebody's sister is involved. I feel like whatever this gossip is, somebody definitely, yeah, whatever somebody was saying, you know, on the internet, whatever somebody was doing, again, somebody could have been posting, you know, text messages, you know, they could have posted, you know, a lot of stuff, because the high priestess in reverse, the high priestess was in the reverse, so that's like secrets, you know what I'm saying, that's like hidden stuff, hidden motives, you know what I mean? So yeah, whoever, somebody was trying to get somebody to say something, trying to get somebody to respond, but it didn't work. And so yeah, we got confessions. So yeah, have no choice but to admit defeat, surrender. Somebody definitely could want to confess some stuff, and it could be face to face. We got a, yeah, heavy Capricorn energy. Wow. This is crazy. So it's kind of like, yeah, I feel like that whoever's resonating with this message, you're just on, you know what I'm saying, on the path that you're supposed to be on, you know, being divinely guided, you know, because divine intervention is out here while all the shenanigans is taking place. I feel like regardless, you know what I'm saying, your destiny and fate is protected. It's secure. Somebody else, yeah, it's not so protected. It's not so secure. Wow. But it's kind of like, yeah, people want to blame, you know, divine feminine, divine masculine, you know, for everything, or that's what they were doing. But they don't have, but at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah, if somebody's not saying anything or not doing anything, how can you really blame that person? So I feel like that's literally what people, you know, are getting into arguments with this person or these people about. Y'all keep saying it's divine feminine, divine masculine, but we don't see divine feminine, divine masculine doing nothing but handling their business. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on, you know, their life. You know what I mean? You or y'all are the ones that have the hidden obsessions and things of that nature. I feel like, yeah, somebody's hidden obsession has caused some type of boomerang effect. But at the same time, it's kind of like somebody's hidden obsession has caused the divine feminine, divine masculine to about to be shown some type of gratitude. But it's because the more that these people, you know what I'm saying, force divine feminine to go left, the more divine feminine or divine masculine wanted to go right, if that makes any sense. It's like, you know, I feel like whoever, you know, is resonating with this message, I feel like that you're the type of person that when somebody says that you can't do something, like, you will do everything in your power to make sure that you get her done. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like, yeah, following instructions all the way down to the T, as far as like even the small stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ignore the gossip, ignore the naysayers, ignore, you know what I'm saying? Ignore distractions. I feel like that, yeah, whatever, somebody possibly could have been given some type of list. You know what I mean? And it could have said, this is what you need to do on this path. Because I feel like that every path has some type of instructions that it comes with. And so the path that somebody is on, they're getting ready to graduate. And so, yeah, you reap the benefits of, you know, graduating. But I feel like that somebody followed that, you know, the instructions on that list. They didn't veer left. They definitely stayed, you know, the course. You know what I mean? Somebody, yeah, they definitely stayed on that straight and narrow path, as, you know what I'm saying, as straight or as possible as they could. If that just made any sense. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know that my words be all messed up, but y'all know, you know, y'all know my heart's pure. But yeah. So it's kind of like people are really shook and scared because, yeah, the stuff that they were doing, yeah, it was supposed to cause a disappointment. It was supposed to cause divine feminine not to receive some type of offers. You know what I mean? It was supposed to cause drama. It was supposed to cause divine feminine, divine masculine to, yeah, be defeated, to surrender, you know? So, yeah, there's a divine feminine, divine masculine that won't surrender their crown or their throne. So yeah, people wanted a divine feminine, divine masculine to bow down. And they were using any and every, you know what I'm saying, piece of ammo that they could, you know. Somebody's home, somebody's marriage, you know, the justice system, organizations, possibly cults, you know, the dark side or whatever the situation is, using the internet, you know, using, you know, other people, all type of stuff. And so now I feel like that, yeah, people are warring amongst each other. Somebody definitely could, like, have some type of face-to-face on, like, a FaceTime or something like that. Or, like, some type of Zoom call or something like that. Or something about, yeah, somebody, you know, being told that, yeah, you know, like in the justice system, you know, like from the courts, like they started some type of war or something like that, or this, you know, it could be in spiritual court, like somebody, yeah, is being told, like, yeah, this is what happens when you start a war, or this is what happens, you know what I'm saying, when you don't comply to the rules, or when you know what I'm saying, overstep boundaries, or whatever the situation is. Somebody definitely could be leaving, but it's because they basically realized and accepting the fact that they were sleeping with the devil. Somebody has substance abuse issues, so that could be why somebody's home is all messed up and unstable. Possibly, you know, children are being neglected, or whatever the situation is. Yep. I feel like, whoever, you know, is resonating with this message, you definitely are a blessing in disguise. But at the same time, I feel like that you're getting ready to receive some type of blessing in disguise. So it goes back to, some type of fated meeting, or some type of fated, you know, run-in is what I'm picking up. But it definitely could have something to do with some type of charity, or some type of generosity, or something, some type of gratitude. You're going to receive a blessing in disguise. You're not going to know, you know what I'm saying, that it's a blessing. But at the same time, I feel like that, you were cloaked or hidden. So people didn't look at you as a blessing. So they basically, fumbled the blessing. Or they just, abused the blessing. You know what I'm saying? Misused the blessing. Yep. We got Archangel Michael. So you definitely are being protected by Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is definitely ready for war. So when these people decided to wage some type of war, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that, Archangel Michael was like, say less. I do this all day, every day. And so they can't do nothing but admit defeat. They have to surrender. What they gonna do? And if it's as above, I feel like Archangel Michael was like, and I'm gonna do my big one, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it to the physical. They think that it's only a spiritual war. No. So they didn't know Archangel Michael, you know what I'm saying, can do some stuff on the physical as well. But these are people that they're not tapped into anything that has anything to do, you know, with the light side. I'm also picking up too that somebody possibly is going to have to take their guard down, but it's because of some information that somebody needs to receive, or it's some or it's, you know what I'm saying, like some communication. But whatever this communication is, I feel like it has something to do with this gratitude, but it also has something to do with somebody, you know, finding out everything that has been taking place behind the scenes. Somebody has no choice but to admit defeat and surrender. And somebody also has no choice but to stand fully behind what was said. So Willis can holler about what you're talking about all day, every day. Archangel Michael is here. And the war can continue to go on unless, these people admit to defeat and surrender. So, waving the white flag. And whoever is resonating with this message, I feel like that, you were persecuted for speaking some type of truth. So you could be a truth speaker, or you could have just, read somebody or some people their rights. Either way it goes, I feel like that's a big part of why somebody's mad, or why, you know, somebody was doing the stuff that they were doing. But it's all about integrity. So you were being persecuted for the truth. You're being persecuted for having integrity, which means doing what's right when nobody's looking. So that's another reason why the Most High, you know what I'm saying, is getting ready to show you some type of gratitude, getting ready to bring some type of blessing. You know what I'm saying? Your way. Because, you not only, you know what I'm saying, did you stand in truth, but you did it with integrity. So even, you know, when people weren't around, you didn't, you know, you didn't cheat nobody to beat nobody. You know what I'm saying? You didn't, you whatever. Basically, you followed the rules. Whatever was on that list of instructions, you did it. But it's like there is somebody else that basically, you know, is kind of feeling like they should have had some type of integrity or something like that. Somebody definitely was trying to erase, you know what I'm saying, your integrity. So somebody was trying to erase, you know what I'm saying, you. If that makes any sense. But it's kind of like, whatever people were trying to get rid of as far as like text messages, or, you know, messages on the internet, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever they were trying to get rid of, I feel like that the courts are going to find out, or somebody's going to find out that the courts were involved with some stuff. or or somebody's gonna find out. A lot of people are involved with some stuff. Yeah, somebody wasn't fully informed about some information, but they're gonna be fully informed about some information. That's why somebody possibly is gonna be asked to take their guard down, so that some communication could come their way, or some information can come their way. But somebody was caught in the act. Somebody was caught in the act doing something. Somebody was caught in the act, in the spirit doing something, caught in the act in the physical doing something. But it's also, people thought that somebody was gullible. So people thought that whoever is resonating with this message didn't know too much, but they wanted to persecute somebody for the truth. But then they go and think that somebody's gullible. So it's kind of like, whoever's resonating with this message, going back to trusting your intuition, it's on. Wipe you down. But then on top of that, it was kind of like, somebody thought that you were gullible. They thought that they were going to get you to take your guard down. They thought that they were going to get you to say something, or whatever the situation is. But it didn't work. And it's kind of like, whatever whoever's resonating with this message said, it was the truth. And so, you can stand fully behind what was said. And Archangel Michael is right behind you, hollering about, and what? Shit. So, so if people are trying to communicate with somebody could be it could be blocked on every avenue. And so there is somebody that's trying to figure out how to communicate. Yep, and you best believe that Archangel Michael is definitely by your side. But this could also be, a passed over, family member or an ancestor, you know what I'm saying, that could be a guardian angel. Either way it goes, you definitely have a guardian angel that is right by your side. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, spiritual security. Like, you have the leader of the spiritual army standing right behind you, you know what I'm saying? Wow. So but it's also giving me too, how like chosen ones, earth angels, seers, psychics, all those that are on the right side of right. They have, ancestors and guardian angels. They, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a big family, a big army is what I'm seeing. So it's kind of like, ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying, what guardian angels are beside you. It definitely could be yours, but it could be other people's, you know what I'm saying? It's, because I feel like, even though, you know what I'm saying, the spirit realm really brings people together. Spirituality brings people together. Religion separates people. You know what I mean? Either way it goes, whoever's resonating with this message, you are definitely being protected. And it's kind of like, if this is a dark high priestess, somebody that, abused their gifts, and their gifts have been revoked, and their spiritual team has abandoned them, their spiritual team members can come over to your side. So that's that switching sides energy that I picked up at the beginning of the message. But be aware, because there definitely could be some drama that could be trying to come your way, and it definitely could have something to do with somebody trying to challenge your authority. But I'm also picking up too that it's not your drama, somebody else. So whoever this is, it's already tried to challenge your authority. They either have already been caught in the act, or they're going to be caught in the act. And I feel like, that's the person that wants to ask for some type of help. Heavy Capricorn energy, or somebody could have Capricorn, in multiple areas in their birth chart. And so whoever's resonating with this message, you need to know that selfless acts don't go unnoticed. And so that's why you're getting ready to be shown some gratitude. Yep. We have chronic stress here, so somebody is dealing with a lot of stress at this moment in time. But it's something about somebody wanting whoever's resonating with this message to be so stressed out to where they just wave the white flag. But it's something about so whoever's resonating with this message, you could be a healer. You definitely, when it comes to like mental health, so you could definitely help people. Deal with their mental health. But I feel like that somebody, they have mental health issues and they're also taking drugs. That's the person that, possibly wants to start drama. That's the person that don't know when to stop. And that's why Archangel Michael is like, I'm going to have to bop this little, crazy one in the head. But somebody definitely did abandon their principles for money. So somebody done sold out. So whatever they did as far as, selling out for money, I feel like that it definitely has something to do with whoever's resonating with this message. But it definitely could just have something to do with following the crowd and not leading the pack. So this is somebody that was supposed to lead. So this definitely could have been somebody that, was supposed to be on the path with whoever's resonating with this message. So, somebody either already got caught in the act or they're going to get caught in the act. And But it definitely has something to do with somebody being pushed past the breaking point, or the person that wants to leave a situation, they've been pushed past the breaking point. They possibly, could have caught somebody in the act doing something. But it's also, too, Archangel Michael has been pushed past the breaking point. Wow. So whatever's happening, these people can blame whoever's resonating with this message all day. No, they can blame themselves, but then they can, basically, Archangel Michael is like, they started it and I'm going to finish it. Because whoever's resonating with this message, you've already been through failure and you bounce back. So it goes back to, on your journey, we try to stay on the path as straight and narrow as possible, you know what I mean? But it's not really straight and narrow. None of us can be on a straight and narrow path, and so, somebody definitely could have, stopped and waited, you know what I'm saying? They could have, stopped and took a nap, whatever the situation is. And at the same time, somebody had to basically accept, that it is what it is. Maybe it caused a failure. Maybe somebody, took a nap on the path and it caused some type of failure. Somebody still bounced back. And that's another reason why the Most High, is getting ready to do something good for somebody. And it's because, somebody didn't give up. Even though, and, on the path, it's kind of like you feel failure. You know what I mean? Like, I took a nap. I shouldn't have taken a nap. You know what I mean? And I know that I'm about to fail. You know what I mean? But somebody still didn't give up. Somebody still was like, oh, well, if I fail, at least I failed trying. You know what I mean? And so, I feel like that whoever's resonating with this message, something good is definitely getting ready to take place. But it's also, too, somebody's expecting some type of response. So whatever people were doing, they were expecting some type of response. They were expecting somebody to, So something definitely could take place in the next 30 days. I feel like some type of information or some type of communication is going to take place within the next 30 days. Just continue to stay in the growth mindset. Continue, to take on challenges that present themselves and continue to persist no matter what. Somebody's drained and unfulfilled, but that I feel like that's what somebody is trying to do, to whoever's resonating with this message. Drain somebody so that somebody wouldn't be able to fulfill their mission, their purpose. Whoever's resonating with this message, you're on a mission. you know, and your mission don't stop just because you graduate a path. No. Mm-hmm. Yep, and there's something about old life chapters that are still half open. So with that being said, I feel like that whoever's resonating with this message, if there are some old life chapters that are still half open, you know, you're being divinely guided to close them. Time to go. Beginning of the message, 45 breaks down to a 9. But it's also, too, somebody else realizes that, yeah, those old chapters that are still half open, they need to be closed. Mm-hmm. And so here goes that that what you talk about, Willis energy, pretending not to notice their manipulative tactics. Somebody needs to set boundaries with a smile. So I feel like whoever this person is, somebody possibly has to communicate with them for that set boundaries with a smile card to come out. Mm-hmm. So whoever, you know, is resonating with this message, I feel like you don't have to feel, you know, a certain way because you choose to set boundaries. But there is somebody that, is owning up to their own actions. So with that being said, I feel like that's somebody that wants to, you know, admit their defeat. That's somebody that wants to surrender. But too, it's because they've been pushed past the breaking point, and it's because they're trying to navigate some type of difficult waters. But I feel like Archangel Michael is purposely making the waters more difficult than they have to be. But it's because people they wanted to play, right? They wanted war with the leader of the spiritual army. Mm-hmm. So something definitely could happen by Leo season. And something about the waxing crescent moon. So by Leo season, during the waxing crescent moon, something could take place. But that is within the next 30 days. So, continue to stay humble. Continue to stay confident. Yep. And whatever, selfless acts don't go unnoticed. Acts of kindness don't go unnoticed. So it's something about, somebody basically following, you know, the guidelines, or following, you know, the instructions that came with the path that they're on. And so, within the next 30 days, I feel like somebody's going through some type of transformation. But continue to transform challenges into strength. Because I feel like that's a big part of why you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's because you can transform the challenges. You know, the challenge. What don't kill you makes you stronger. Come on. Yeah. And continue to focus on, the North Node. Because, the North Node is the way to go. Because, there is somebody that definitely has some type of hidden obsession. For sure. So somebody definitely needs to know that. But I feel like, that's a part of the information that somebody's going to find out about. Yep. And a lot of what's going on definitely has something to do with jealousy. Somebody's definitely holding a grudge over jealousy. So going back to the beauty, get it sexy. It's somebody or people are just jealous of somebody's life, jealous because somebody is a truth speaker, jealous because somebody has integrity, jealous because somebody cuts carbs, or, you know what I'm saying, lives a healthy lifestyle. Just jealous. And so, with that being said, whoever, you know, is resonating with this message, you're definitely getting ready to manifest whatever you told the universe, whatever you told the Most High that you wanted, you're definitely getting ready to manifest it. But it's also, too, people are jealous because somebody can manifest and they can't. So, somebody's powerless and somebody's powerful. So while, people are navigating difficult waters, whoever's resonating with this message, you're about to manifest something great. Or that's what you're in the process of doing. And the Most High is like, yep, you're ready. You're getting ready to graduate. So it's kind of like, yeah, people are about to be moved out of the way. In however way, shape, form, or fashion Archangel Michael chooses to, because I feel like the Most High is giving Archangel Michael permission, you know what I'm saying, to handle this war that these people created the way that Archangel Michael see fits. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, yeah, there is somebody that's watching somebody, doing research and everything. So that's what you're talking about, Willis energy. But there's also, yeah, somebody that definitely, yeah, could be watching somebody like, get it sexy. You know what I'm saying? That could be admiring somebody. I feel like that whoever this person is, they're meant. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, yeah, the Most High is guiding somebody's way, or guiding somebody else's way, if that makes any sense. But be aware, because, yeah, somebody's ancestors are definitely, yeah, on somebody's shit. And yeah, somebody is doing research, and when it comes to somebody's ancestors or something like that. So yeah, somebody definitely could have been up in somebody's Akashic records. I don't know why people think, yeah, we got a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, caught in the act, pushed past the breaking point. I don't know why people think that they don't need permission, you know what I'm saying, to you know, to be all up in somebody's Akashic records. They do. You know what I mean? That's overstepping boundaries. That's crossing the line. But it's something about, yeah, electronics. So somebody was doing some stuff to somebody's electronics. Spying through electronics. So I don't know. So something about, yeah. So the justice system could have been spying through somebody's electronics, and they could have gotten caught in the act. Somebody could have been using somebody that is, you know, very intelligent when it comes to, you know, like IT. You know what I'm saying? To spy on somebody. But the fact of the matter is, it's blocked. They're blocked. People been caught in the act. Anything else on the spirit? Yeah, we got a fire sign. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It fell on the manifest. So you could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We did pick up that Aries energy. There definitely could be a fire sign that could be trying to manifest you. That could be an issue. Somebody has some type of gambling problem, or they have some type of problem with addictions. So yeah, we do have substance abuse out here. What goes around comes around is what it's giving me with this Mercury retrograde as well. Yep, but somebody's a jealous liar out here. And somebody, yeah, definitely could be running into their soulmate. So, but too, you know, somebody's lying. Somebody lies to somebody. So yeah, karmic soulmate. And so, yeah, the Soon card definitely, yeah, fell on You're My Soulmate. So somebody is going to come in contact with their soulmate soon. Yep, we have my person. But it's also, too, something about, yeah, somebody being an imposter. So yeah, somebody needs to trust their intuition. I feel like whoever's resonating with this message, just know that you follow the rules. You know what I'm saying? You stayed on the path that you were supposed to stay on. You know what I'm saying? No matter how difficult it got, no matter, you know what I'm saying, if you failed and had to get back up, you still yeah, accomplished it. So yeah, maybe you were supposed to graduate, you know, a year ago, you know what I mean, but you didn't graduate until now. You know, again, it don't matter. I feel like that regardless of the failures or the bouncing back, I feel like that, yeah, you definitely still committed some type of selfless acts. And it definitely doesn't go unnoticed. You definitely, you know, being a source of motivation. You definitely, you know, stood in your truth. You definitely maintained your integrity. And so I feel like you've done more right than wrong. For the Most High to get off the throne, you definitely done way more right than wrong. But there are other people that, they're finding some stuff out about their lives, These people, whoever these people are, they were a part of some type of war, and Archangel Michael was like, okay, say less. Say less. And I feel like people are getting what they deserve, and so are you. But I feel like that you're getting ready to get whatever you deserve in a big way. It's whatever you've been manifesting, it's coming. And so, whoever's resonating with this message, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. But these people, they don't have a choice but to admit defeat, to surrender, because powerless. They're powerless. Nothing that they are doing is moving or shaking a divine feminine or a divine masculine, a chosen one, a light worker, a indigo child, a seer, a psychic, a master manifester, whatever, you call yourself. It ain't doing nothing but making you stronger. And so with that being said, I feel like, all you can do is get stronger and stronger and stronger. Every day that somebody wants to try to cause a war, or every day that somebody wants to, trying to knock you off, your path. And so, and I feel like the another way that you're becoming stronger is because these people are losing. Whatever they're losing, you're gaining it. So if there's a karmic feminine out here and they were with, a divine masculine. You could be gaining a divine masculine, or vice versa. If there's a karmic masculine out here and they were with a divine feminine, you could be gaining a divine feminine. You know what I mean? Or whatever the situation is. Somebody losing their spiritual gifts. You could, gain their spiritual gifts. Somebody's spiritual team abandoned them. They're jumping ship and they're getting on your ship. But be aware, because there could be people, that came against you that could be trying to jump ship and come on your ship as well. But I feel like, Archangel Michael gonna deal with whoever, whenever, however, why ever. And so, I feel like that, you don't have anything to worry about, but, it's just for, a caution. But they don't have a choice but to admit defeat. They're powerless, and they're surrendering. And I feel like it's too because somebody's hidden obsession has gotten the best of them. So, with that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.